Okay, here we go. Ludwig betrays Hasan. Big, big, big. Ludwig has backstabbed Hasan. Alright? Ludwig has backstabbed Hasan. This is the big day, okay? This is what happens when the dog fights back, okay? Against the abusive owner, alright? Because he is a dog. He plays fetch, okay? So, yeah, let's take a look.
Do I think Hasan shocks his dog? I have no fucking clue. I think he lied about having a shock collar. I think he 100% had a shock collar based off what's on my For You page. Maybe I'm getting psyoped. He's adamant that he hasn't shocked her. But that 100% is a shock collar, as a fact.
Uh-oh.
I feel like that shit is 100% a shock collar.
Uh-oh.
But I got no clue.
I have no clue. I have no clue will not save you from getting kicked out of Hasan's orbit, okay? You might as well just, like, completely double down on it all the way, okay?
And I think when you come in and you say, oh no, you're gonna get the Hasan call now, I think, like, you are, like, genuinely pathetic.
Whoa.
Like, you are still pretending to live in a universe where it is... like brave to speak out against Hasan, as if that is not like the popular side to be on.
So he's trying to have his cake and eat it too, right? Which is pathetic. It's pathetic, but the fact that he didn't go with the Hasan cult narrative is pretty big. Okay, so again, the Hasan cult narrative is that the collar is not a shock collar. Okay. However, you can see here that this is not a part of their rhetoric, okay? He's still downplaying it, probably because he doesn't want to get the backlash from Hasan, and he doesn't want to get, a phone call from Hasan, putting him in trouble. But, at this point, if you're not following the narrative, you might be cast out, okay? So be careful, all right? Who the fuck knows? And good luck, all right? Because this is it.
Truly, I think it's pathetic.
So, there you go. Not the best backstab, not a full-blown backstab, but this is still a backstab, okay? It technically still is a backstab, all right? You already know Ludwig remembers that caller. Can
you condemn the young...
So I'm on break.
Oh, she's
Republicans
pretty.
group chat where they pledged affinity for Hitler? Jack, can you say that? Can you condemn the Young Republicans group chat where they pledged affinity for Hitler?
Hey, I don't really care about some group chat right now while you guys keep shooting up all of my friends.
Oh, no. Jack, you can condemn
really
both.
Care.
You can
no,
be...
Yeah, but I do think,
but
Jack, I do think for consistency, actually, you should care. J.D. Vance tried to downplay what the Young Republicans were saying in these racist, sexist messages. One guy said that rape was
I don't
epic.
think J.D. Vance said anything wrong.
One said rape was epic. Another said, I love Hitler. He tried to say they're all very young, but actually some of them were nearly his age. The reality is that kids do stupid things to tell edgy, offensive jokes.
Well,
he
Piers,
said,
let me
but
just
they're
ask this.
actually,
Were any of
but
those
they are
young
still part of the
Republicans
conservative
standing
movement.
on top of rooftops outside of the Mill Kings rallies shooting at Democrats.
But that's terrible too.
You're being so slimy. You're being so slimy.
Is this Adam Mockler?
Which they don't happen. So I'm sorry.
Jack,
Until
you
we
can
deal with the
condemn...
people
Wait.
who keep shooting
Jack.
at my friends, then...
I hear the destiny. Do you guys hear the destiny? I hear the destiny. If this is Adam Mockler, that's the destiny, right? That's the destiny. Debate bro tactics. Wait.
I'm not really concerned about some group chat.
You can condemn
both those guys.
You can condemn both
those guys.
Jack, you can condemn both.
I think you can easily condemn all.
This is Henry Sisson? Oh shit. Okay, Henry Sisson is also a secret DGer then. Fuck that. Based. I don't know, dude. I don't know. These guys are so easy to blend together into one.
I think you can
Yeah,
actually.
wait.
Well, hang on. No, you wait, Harry. If you're going to be intellectually honest,
got it.
actually, it should be easy to condemn all of these things. All the invoking of the Nazis and Hitler should be condemned. It's never appropriate because Hitler and the Nazis were a gazillion times worse than anything we're seeing here. I think the messaging between these young Republicans was appalling and should be condemned. I think that J.D. Vance trying to defend it and calling Trump Hitler before, that should be easily condemned. All these things should be condemned. The killing of Charlie Kirk should be absolutely condemned by anyone, right? All of these things, if you're going to be intellectually...
Yeah, Jack Prozobosis. I don't fucking know, dude. I'm sorry.
Do I think Hasan Shah?
Okay. We're gonna watch Hutch later if we have time. I suspect we don't have time. Because I think we're going to spend the entire stream on Lonerbox's debate with Drew Pavlo. But in case we do have time, okay?
The declaration says...
Oh, copyright. A second Nazi group chat. Oh.
So I remember Bobby Kennedy got into a great deal of trouble because he said at some event.
Oh, yeah. So I saw this thing where apparently this political candidate is caught with a neo-Nazi tattoo or some shit on their chest. All right. Now, with that being said, I literally do not give a fuck. Okay. All right. I think people who virtue signal about this are bad faith actors. Okay. They are concern trolls like the Republicans. Okay. I do not care. I literally don't give a flying fuck about this. Okay, if you're running as a Democrat with Democratic policies, you're running as a Democrat with Democratic policies. I don't care if you're covered head to toe with swastikas. All right. Yeah, that's my position. Okay, I don't think we pick and choose. Like, I'm sorry, with rapists in the White House and with unironic white supremacists in the White House, yeah, like I don't give a fuck. Okay, I'm sorry. He endorsed this guy a while ago, and BE made a video trashing him for endorsing a Nazi. Oh shit. But yeah, anyway, very stupid.
And of course, the New York Post led the charge against him, of course, but that COVID could be tailored. In fact, for whatever reason, COVID had disparate effects on populations.
That's absolutely true. I mean, that's scientifically true. And I was quite familiar with that literature when he made that comment.
What does that mean? Which populations suffered most from COVID?
Oh my god. I don't care. Thoughts on Graham Plattner? How long is this? 20 minutes. That's a bit long. Hold on. I'll cover this first.
Like, this one was crazy. I heard...
Oh yeah, I saw this, but this kind of just confirms our prior conceptions about Dan Clancy. Basically, Dan Clancy is most likely a creep, okay? Yeah, I'm willing to say that, actually. You have this 60-year-old CEO person who has control over the platform and control over people's careers, raising up women who are unable to say no because of, like, some weird dynamics and shit. So yeah, of course, I think that is a bit creepy, at the very least, right? I'm not calling him a rapist, I'm not calling him a sexual harasser, I'm not calling him a sexual assaulter, okay? I'm just saying that's creepy behavior, okay? That's all I'm saying, all right?
The Dan Clancy...
And no, it's not the same as Destiny raising up members of his audience, just simply because Dan Clancy has a way more stricter control over, you know, who he chooses to ban, who he chooses to not ban, who he chooses to boost the career of, who he gives the Dan Clancy name to, you know. Destiny, while being a large content creator, is able to give people careers, but none of it is like direct bans or direct unbans or direct like CEO endorsement. Like Destiny is not the controller of YouTube, right? So it's not exactly the same. Okay. All right.
Was out a lot of nights with young girls around him, which...
You didn't already think that? He's definitely a creep? No, I always thought that he was a creep. But I'm pretending as though I'm trying to convince someone who is not convinced, okay?
whatever, man. If that's your thing, that's your thing. But like, it just felt like this con felt so fucking weird, man.
It has the same flavor.
Whatever. Like I mean, last year I told myself I don't like TwitchCon, and so many people were like, "Why do you like TwitchCon?" And I'm like, "Well, how long do we have?" But even more problems end up popping up, and really, I think that this is going to be one of the last TwitchCons that people go to. The attendance this year was terrible.
Wait, there's Dan Clancy. Show me Dan Clancy again.
No.
Tell Dan Clancy we said was.
There's no way. Wait, Dan Clancy, do you know who I am? Wait, let me ask. That's literally him. Wait, Dan. Wait, Dan Clancy.
Show Daniel Clancy.
Wait, Dan. Dude, I literally just saw Dan Clancy. On my soul, I did. Did you see him, Nate? I fucking saw that.
Yeah, so basically they were calling some girl who is also a streamer, and Dan Clancy was in the background. There you go. All right.
I think a lot of people. Do I think Hasan shocks his dog? I have no fucking clue.
Already watched this.
People's lives live through the lens of Hasan, and then you can talk about something else afterwards. Now, I wanted to talk about that because this comes from a video that I uploaded almost 2 years ago. I think it was end of February 2024. This is the reason why this happens. All right. I uploaded this video called Huge Streaming Drama. Now, the reason I uploaded this video is because it was February 27th. I had a sponsor and I wanted to make a lot of money. So I uploaded a video that talked about really not much. It was a filler video, but Hasan saying that streaming is harder than a 9 to 5. I poked fun at Hasan. And then I went on to do a sponsored ad read. I forget for what sponsor. And then
I do have volume booster. It's just not working. It's at 260. See? It's not.
Filled up some bullshit, called it a day, made some money. Easy gig.
Yeah.
Until Hasan reacted to it on stream. And then
which XCOM
the video
game? This would be XCOM 2 super modded version.
got a bit brigaded by Hasan fans who are upset. And the sponsors, not so happy these days. I don't know if you know this. When Hasan comes
it's okay, I don't care.
for sponsored deliverables. So I took it down. All right. I uploaded the sponsor at a later date, and then I re-uploaded the video.
That it's very clear to okay, so the backstab goes a little bit farther, right? The backstab isn't just about the caller. Yeah, acknowledging that the caller was actually a shock caller. I think I see Ludwig pushing back here on the fact that Hasan essentially mafia bossed him into taking down a video where he just simply makes fun of Hasan because Hasan was so butthurt, right? So I think, yeah, in this case, yeah, it goes a little bit farther beyond that. I have to say, it's pretty good, right? It doesn't go as far as I imagine it to be. Not as close to as far as I want it to be for it to actually be big drama slop content, but it's close enough to which I would warrant something big, maybe something big coming up soon. Who knows? So yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Okay, we'll see. Because I would give it probably a 70% chance that nothing will happen, and a 30% chance that something really, really big will happen. Yeah.
But because of that, I inserted myself into some shit that has been with me for 18 months. Bitch move? Maybe, but I also don't care to die on the hill. I don't think I was like making a poignant statement about how I disagree with Hasan's politics. I think it was the equivalent of, haha, Hasan said 9 to 5s are easier than streaming. Anyway, check out this sponsor. So it's not like a moral hill that I was here to die on. It was, hey, I don't want to deal with the brigading from Hasan fans. I'm here to do this for a paycheck. So let me delete it. Was it the right move to make? Probably not, but it's the move I made at the time. It is what it is. I'm not that hung up on it. That was 18 months ago. And so, because of that, again, 18 months ago, I had dealt with people who now thought that, hey, Hasan messaged me. He made the boss call. I had to take down the video. That's not what happened. You can believe me or not believe me. I really don't care. But I swear on my mother's life, who I love more dearly than any human on this earth,
just
that Hasan has
a martini, shaken, not stirred.
Zor, thank you for the $3. I appreciate that. It's a pair that's doing fist bumps.
Never asked me. That's not what happened. You can believe me or not believe me. I really don't care. But I swear on my mother's life, who I love more dearly than any human on this earth, that Hasan has never asked me to take down a video.
Yeah, that means nothing. You would tell your mother to keep on drinking alcohol, and you would convince her to keep on getting one more shot, okay? Yeah, I mean, you swearing on your mother's life has nothing to do with anything, okay? And yeah, I don't think you would sell your mother for like a bag of crack, okay? So I don't want to hear that. You would sell your mother out for a bag of crack, okay? Or rather, you know, some alcohol for your friend.
And I did not do
For
that
mango.
because he asked me to. It just never happened. Right? It didn't happen on everything. You don't have to believe me. I don't care. That just is the fact. You know,
Okay. Don't care.
I made a video, got a fuck ton of views, has 98.7% like ratio, called Twitch is Collapsing. All right. And this was about Trainwreck's bombshell tweet, now totally debunked, about Mizkif and I forget whoever else was involved. All right. And I made
Adriana
a video
Lee?
about it that was like incredibly damaging. It was just not at all based in fact, because you don't have fact when you make a video based off of tweets that are completely made up. These videos have no research to them.
Okay, I'm sorry, okay? But the thing is that I'm pretty sure what came out of it was literal confessions, right? I'm pretty sure that Mizkif literally confessed, right? Like he was confessing, no? Is that not what happened? Like he literally confessed to trying to sweep it like under the rug, right? So yeah. What is Ludwig talking about in this video? He's talking about the Adriana Lee Mizkif scenario where Mizkif's roommate has allegedly sexually assaulted Adriana Lee. Yeah. And Mizkif fearing retaliation, and because the person who sexually assaulted her was his friend. But yeah, I don't know. Wait, is Ludwig actually betraying Hasan, or is it clickbait? I would consider this a half betrayal, probably. Like, the thing is that you could interpret this as Ludwig trying to appear to be less influenced by Hasan by giving a very milquetoast fence-sitting statement. But at the same time, I don't think Hasan accepts milquetoast fence-sitting statements as proper propaganda etiquette for his cult. So, yes, even though Ludwig is trying to appease everyone at once, I'm not sure whether or not Hasan will accept it. Does that make sense?
These videos.
And then in addition, in this specific video, it seems like what Ludwig is saying is that Ludwig is saying that, yeah, everyone was fine with the video until Hasan reacted to my video and he asked to take it down. So that does place the blame on Hasan, right? Yeah.
Are aggregates of what is available to see online. And I'm sure if you are still watching any slop drama videos, that is the same thing that.
Okay.
Going to use to potentially put pressure on.
Guys, see? Guys, it's the same pattern, guys. He looks at his Zin. He says, the dog is moving, which makes me want to get a Zin. Coincidence, by the way, just saying. And at the same time, the dog trips or whatever, or her claw. Guys, it's an event that happens often. It's the all the planets align where it's muted? Well, I don't care. He reaches for the Zen, she trips forward, he looks to his left and reaches for something. Come on, bro.
On Jordan's king to try and take in more Palestinians. Correct? Going to.
Okay, so he's saying he has a monitor tool. Yeah, sure.
Sorry, what's that? The Shay.
Make an announcement. We found the guy.
Israeli streamer labeled Anne Frank in Japan. What the fuck?
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Are you Anna?
Our backside and English.
Are you Anna Frank? Is she Anna?
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Dude. What the fuck? Dude. But you do not understand. Japan is so based, okay? Japan has the first world country transportation and clean streets and clean bus stations, okay? They have great culture and great food and great great anime, okay? They will never be racist, never ever racist. Oh, they definitely treat people well. Aha. She is extremely pretty. Holy shit, she's actually fucking gorgeous. Okay, moving on. All right.
You were talking about the homeless.
Oh yeah, when I
Lacey attempts to crowd surf. Determined to become an S-tier gooner. Okay, I don't care. Okay, let's go over this.